Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Biscuit. How is everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a great day. So as you saw by the title, today's video is going to be an unboxing of Madam Glam's new collection. The name of this collection is called Boston Gel Party. So you guessed it, their next destination is Boston, which is the capital known as Athens, America. Boston is also strongly connected to Madam Glam's mission for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So Madam Glam just doesn't see it as just wearing pink. So it's also about having the prettiest nude shades on your fingertips. This Boston Gel Party collection has 8 total soak-off gels: Cream Donut, Check Yourself, Tea Party, Optimistic, Beantown, Braveheart, Boston is Calling, and Stronger Together. As you are looking at the screen, you'll see that I chose Cream Donut, Optimistic, Beantown, and Stronger Together. You all know that Madam Glam does provide 1 coat coverage. However, I do like to apply 2 coats onto all of my swatch sticks and also my nails as well. Madam Glam is also a vegan polish. They're cruelty-free and 21 in palm oil-free formula. So let's go ahead and let's get into the swatches. I hope you all enjoy this video. Thank you so much to Madam Glam for providing me 4 shades of this beautiful collection. We all need some staple nudes in our collection, so I'm definitely excited to add these to the nail rack. All right, so here is the first color. This is called Optimistic, and this formula is so creamy. It don't make any sense. So this is exactly why they are 1 coat coverage, because baby, just look. And it's self-leveling. So gorgeous, period. So this next one is called Stronger Together, and I thought this would be a nice fall brown to have in my collection. I do have another brown by Madam Glam, but it is definitely a different hue. And you always think that, oh, I have this color or something, you know, I might have this exact one, but you really don't when you compare them. They're not the same. All right, so this next one is called Cream Donut, and almost kind of reminds me of glazed donut, okay? Krispy Kreme has the best donuts by far, okay? Unless it's a cake donut from like Dunkin' Donuts or actual bakery, okay? But this one is really cute, definitely in the nude family, and definitely more of a flesh tone color for me. This last one is called Beantown, and this is definitely giving me like a light hot chocolate where you put the marshmallows in it. It's definitely giving me another like milk chocolate. Y'all get what I'm saying, but this one is really cute as well and definitely goes well with the fall. Okay, so here are all the colors side by side, and I am loving all of these together. And that was actually just 1 coat, and then here we are with the top coat. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into today's design. So of course it is October and I'm feeling a little Halloweenish. Okay, so I am for the first time going to be doing obviously some press-ons, right? But typically, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I typically put the press-ons on and then actually do the design while the press-ons are on my fingers. So this time, I am actually going to try them out on my stand and see how well that works out for me. So it was a little bit of pros and cons that I kind of felt. But overall, the design came out really, really nice. However, I felt like there was a little bit of improvement that could have been made. And also, I still want to redo these again, but I'll explain that as we get further along in the video. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my Madam Glam base coat. I'm going to go ahead and do all of this for all of the nails. And I am using my extra long square full cover tips. And I thought this was really nice, actually, to be able to hold it in my hand. It felt good. And I also felt like I wasn't trying to strain to get different angles and all that good old stuff. Y'all know how we be looking at our nails at different angles and trying to make sure we get it as straight as possible and all that good old stuff. So I did feel like this was kind of easier to go ahead and apply polish, and definitely easier to get your design on. So again, I'm just applying the base coat, and then we are going to go in with Cream Donut as our base for the entire nails. Look at how beautiful this color is. I am definitely excited. So I did go ahead and run my finger alongside of the nails just to make sure that I didn't have any spillage. So now we're going to go ahead and apply our top coat, because we are actually going to be doing some Halloween spiderweb nails where we're going to be sugaring on our acrylic powder to kind of get that sweater look a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and apply my no white top coat, and I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. How beautiful are these with the top coat applied? The color is gorgeous. So now we're going to go ahead and get into attempting to do our spider webs. I don't even know if I did something like this last year. But I did see a post on Instagram, which is where I got my inspo from, where I saw the spider web French tip design. Honestly, I don't know if I can still find the photo, but if I find one similar, I will go ahead and put it up on the screen. But I'm going to go ahead and do some spider web Frenchies. And also I'm going to sugar on my acrylic powder to get that sweater look. So I am using my brushes that I got from Shein, but y'all, I don't know. I felt like I would have rather drew this on my actual hand, like meaning I would rather put the press-ons on my fingers and then draw. I felt like it was just so tedious because I had to make sure that I was resting my pinky on my palm or on some other fingers, so that way I wouldn't keep my hand up. I would be able to keep my hand from kind of shaking because I'm so focused. So these were very, very tedious. Okay, I wiped off stuff. I went back in, made it a little bit longer. So I kind of tried to leave some of those clips in the video today, just to show you that it's okay if you make a mistake. It's okay if you need to erase or start over. If something doesn't look right, wipe it off and start again. So you'll see me do that a few times throughout this video, but it was a little tedious, but overall I think it was worth it. These turned out beautiful. So as you can see, I was trying to get my line real straight. So I took a flat brush with some acetone and I'm cleaning up my smile line. And also this is the reason why I did apply that top coat, so that way it'll be easier for me to clean up. All right, so I got my smile line on, and then I was like, oh, let me see if I could do a Mickey Mouse head in the sweater design. Honey, I was trying to do everything in the book, okay? So I had saw another post on Instagram where they were doing like these Mickey spiderweb French designs, and I was like, that is so cute. Of course, you know, I want to try to recreate that. But I should have just stayed in my lane. I'm not that advanced. I am not that advanced yet. So I was just like, let me try it. Let me see how it looks, right? So I'm giving it my all and giving it my all. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I could work with this. You know, this looks cute, right? Because I had planned, I was like, well, I could just add this to the entire set. But then as I kept going, I'm like, I don't know if I like that. Surprisingly, right? I love anything with Mickey, but I just left it there for this nail. And then I did it again on my ring finger, I think I did. And I left it there again. And then when I got towards the end, I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna need to fix this. And I'm like, what better way to fix it than some bling? So you will also see that as well. But I was struggling with these lines. Like, this was a whole process, okay? Stressful, do you hear me? But like I said, take your time. Don't feel like you're pressured to get this done in a certain amount of time. I mean, perfect your craft. That's what you're doing. Like, I'm honestly trying to perfect drawing some more. I've been inspired by a few of my lovely nail sisters that have been drawing lately and have just been showing their artistic sides. And I'm like, sis, you need to learn how to draw too. So therefore, you can try and try, give it your all, and you will get better day by day. It was at this moment I knew that this Mickey head was not gonna work for me. Y'all seen that meme on TikTok? At this moment, you knew he effed up. So I already knew that this wasn't gonna work for me because I don't know, it just felt like a big gap where the lines were supposed to go for the Mickey head. It just wasn't giving what it's supposed to give, right? But I still went along with it and I was like, okay, let's just rock with it. Let's trust it. Let's see. You know, maybe it won't look so bad in the end, but I always say we are always our biggest critics when it comes to doing a nail design. And I'm sure y'all gonna be looking at this like, girl, this is cute. It was cool. It was cool, sis. It was. But again, I never claim to be the best. I'm just out here sharing my hobby and perfecting my craft. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and sugar on this clear acrylic powder. I'm using my Young Nails Core Clear. I'm just taking my old container and pouring it on top of the nail. I'm trying to make sure I get the gel polish as much as possible. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a flash cure for 30 seconds. Okay, so I took the nail out of the lamp and now I'm gonna go ahead and dust it off because it should, I actually left it in there for 60 seconds, even though I said 30 seconds, I put it in there for a full 60. And then I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the extra acrylic. So I was just looking at it, admiring it, like, okay, this is cute, it's okay. It's okay, and then that's when I decided we're not gonna put this Mickey head on every last one of these nails. We'll revisit it again and maybe put it on our ring finger. But even then, when I put it on a ring finger and I was done, I covered it up. So, yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and proceed with the next nail. So I did go ahead and hold the nail that I did finish previously, just so that way I know, or I'm sorry, I knew where my smile line kind of, what you want to call it, kind of started, so that way they would kind of be even across the nails. So I used that for a reference guide just to make sure that I was still at the same level, if you want to say that, for the smile line. So I am doing my French and I decided that, yeah, this one isn't looking all that great. So what did I do? Wiped it all off and started over. But I did get it done. So I did go ahead and do the spider web and it turned out great. So that's what I'm saying. If you need to start over, erase and start over. Yep, and I did it again. Erase. I told y'all, if I don't like something, I am going to get rid of it and start all over. So what was this? Number 4 or number 3? Was y'all counting? Because I wasn't. So I honestly think this brown was the best one that I did. And I think it's because I really realized that I had too much product on my brush. So I tried to get it more on the thinner side. But I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh, I need some new brushes. So what did I do? I went to Amazon and I put some brushes in my cart. But then I came back the next day and was like, let me go through these brushes to see what I do have. And I do have a thin brush. But what did I do? I still ordered anyway. So yeah. Just saying, practice makes perfect. Just perfect your craft. All right, so we are finishing up this design here, and we're getting our acrylic powder on the nail, and then I'm going to go ahead and place in the lamp. So as I said, I was going to do the Mickey again on the ring finger, and I did it, but I did it off camera because I did not turn on the camera. And then eventually I was like, yeah, I really don't like it. My Mickeys were not authentic. They need to be authentic. So that's something I'll work on. So, of course, when in doubt, bling it out. So if you saw my previous haul, you saw that I got some Halloween charms from Amazon. And I was like, I could just go ahead and place this spider right on top. And that's what the good sis did, is cover that Mickey right up. But you would probably never know it's there if you didn't see it on the nail, right? So I thought that this was actually a perfect fit anyway. So it all worked out in the end. But then when I was looking at them, I was like, they still look too plain. Nothing's ever good enough. This is never good enough. Just kidding. So I was like, oh, they're too plain, but they're cute. But they're too plain. So what did I do? Of course, pull out the bling. So I did go ahead and apply bling all on the smile line, and sis, that definitely amplified this design. So hopefully you all enjoy, and I will come back with the finished look. What the nails are looking like. This is the final look. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these babies on. And then we are going to get right into it. All right, so here is the final look. Let's go ahead and put these on. And yes, ma'am, okay? I definitely felt confident when these were on my nails. Do you hear me? Yes for the colors, yes for the design. And I feel like I did do that, okay? These are cute. I mean, again, I did feel like the lines were a little thick. But we can definitely fix that for next time. But I do want to redo these and maybe do them in actual Halloween colors. So, but if you like these, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell so that way you never miss a video. Make sure you go and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as always. And if you have any questions, leave them down below and I will be sure to answer them. And I'll see you all in my next one. Bye, y'all.